In early October, I'm talking to my surgeon, and he's not coming out and saying this 100%, but the vibe I'm getting is that he thinks it's going to be necessary to amputate my right arm. 2 weeks later, my doctors get together and they're like, you know, that tumor's got a real nice blood supply. What if we did a little trolling? And so they did a procedure called an embolization. So a week later, I go to meet up with my oncologist who pokes my tumor a bit and goes, wow, treatment is going fantastic. 3 days later, I have an appointment with my radiation therapist who tells me, oh yes, I actually just had a meeting with your surgeon and we've been going over the post-embolization scan, and we've determined that the cells dying off have caused the tumor to swell dangerously, and we need to cancel all treatment and amputate your right arm next week, and it might be too late. And I'm like, huh? And has me schedule an appointment so that my family and I can make, and I'm quoting directly, a difficult decision. At this point, I'm sitting here like, goodbye, right arm. Fast forward a few days, I'm sitting there in the waiting room with my mom, waiting to meet with the surgeon, and the receptionist has handed me a form to fill out information like, oh, have you had any past surgeries before? Which I really hope they would already know about, but when I pull out my phone, I see, oh, hey, I have a new procedure scheduled on November 8th, and it's called arm amputation. So at this point, I've completely given up on keeping both of my arms, and I'm just hoping I can get an amputation, because they were saying it might be too late, and that just sounded a little ominous to me. So yeah, we decided to do the first one, and he turns to his computer and goes, all right, and according to the scan here, the situation seems pretty safe right now, so we can go ahead and postpone the procedure another 10 days to give your body time to heal from radiation. So a week goes by, and I'm meeting with my surgeon again, and he's showing me the scan and explaining that this is my brachial plexus, and it basically contains all the nerves that allows my right arm to function, and here's the cancer right next to it. And as you can see, there's a tiny white line between them, maybe 2 millimeters wide or something, and that tiny white line means he can probably save the brachial plexus. And I'm sitting here like, eh? Also, we have to postpone another 2 weeks because all the plastic surgeons are busy, and I'm like, eh? Fortunately, later that week, we got back the results from this fancy genome sequencing we had done of the tumor, which showed I was eligible for immunotherapy, so they got me started on that. 2 weeks go by, and I finally have the surgery, no more delays, and my memory of it is basically that they wheeled me in there, and then I woke up the next day and proceeded to have the worst week of my life by far. So I wake up and my right arm can't move, which is pretty expected, but what's less expected for me is that my left leg can't move either and is covered in bandages. But anyways, the surgery itself was a massive success, and in exchange for all of those things, I now have 99.9% less cancer than I used to, which is pretty great. So anyways, that's where I've been the last couple months. I remember at the time I got a lot of comments asking, Technoblade, why didn't you sign up for MCC All-Stars? And I can finally say that the reason I didn't sign up was because I had an amputation scheduled 5 days earlier. So isn't that such a dramatic reason? People were going, Technoblade's the only one that can save us from the dream team, and I'm sitting here like, bro, I ain't even gonna have 2 arms. Relax, you gotta find someone else. My one regret is that I had to spend a week in the hospital post-surgery and then another week and a half in an assisted nursing facility to get physical therapy, and I only just got out, and it's already like the end of December. So yeah, that's how I've been doing. I actually edited this video in a wheelchair with my right arm in a sling. I am owned right now. It was actually hilarious. I'll see you guys next time.